bank non-performing assets now.
We're okay there because we're sitting on large amounts of equity, right, and some cash liquidity through the COVID period. So we're in a paradise period, and that is about to invert.
You would think so,
Yeah.
but people have been predicting that. It's a little bit. Was it Oscar Wilde?
Yeah, but we got a perfect storm. We've got a perfect storm coming, right? So we're going to have a credit crunch. It has to come globally.
So let's see what happens by Friday. If everybody hasn't got their house in order.
Yeah, that's right.
Fancy that. You get your house in order.
Yeah, you get told by the Bank of England. Get your house in order. It's ridiculous.
Jolly good.
And the lunatics have taken over the asylum there.
But if you look at this, now, if we were sitting here, I guess in 2006, we would be looking at this chart and we'd be going, look at that. Back in the recession we had to have, which was the early 90s, late 80s.
18% interest rates,
all of
5% margin.
Yep. You had, non-performing assets were, pushing up to 8%.
Yeah.
That is massive. Right. And then it came crashing down. And then you had this wonderful period, I guess, from the late 90s into 2006. You're sitting here in 2006, 2007, and that graph is bottoming out.
Well, that's GFC. You've got that.
Well, then the GFC comes along, but even then, it doesn't even hit 2%, right? No. So it was a quarter of as bad as it was in the recession we had to have. Now,
I mean, really, what happened was the great giveaway, I called it, by the Labour government, ended up being an inflationary factor in the market, which caused the RBA to lift interest rates for 6 months. So it was house owners and their mortgages that ended up dampening the market, and that's why you see that sort of blip there. They jumped in too soon with the support package then, not during COVID. I think that was fairly well handled, but the markets are still awash with capital. We're the fourth most liquid market in the world, so we domestically can raise funds fairly well, as the UK can. But as interest rates go up, it's inevitable you suffer mortgage stress, and you will then see banks' non-performing assets creep up. It's just an inevitability, and it's part of the credit cycle.